7 days had come to pass. 7 days since the summons. Hunter and jaguar deer took their blowguns and went down, down through the canyons, down through the scorpions, down through the flocking birds, down through Xibalba. River and Blood River, the Underworld people thought that the twins would be destroyed, but they did not touch the deadly water. They crossed it on their blowguns. At the crossroads, they were not confused like their fathers had been. They set a spy ahead. Bite them all and learn their names. And yours will be to suck the blood of people on the road forevermore. That was Mosquito's reward.
Flying noose. Ow! What blood, Chief? Ow! Bone staff. What, fussmaker? What? Skull staff. Ow! What happened, Bilemaker? Wound maker. Bloody claw. Snare. Bloody teeth. Bloody wing. It's bitten all of us.
Hunter and jaguar deer were not tricked when they arrived. They greeted each lord by name, for Mosquito had told them. And knowing the names takes the power away from the evil person. One death asked the twins to sit down, but they saw that the rock was a hot seat. They were not tricked as their fathers had been.
Very well. Just go on in the house of darkness, the first trial of Xibalba.
These are your torches. These are your cigars. They must burn all night, but give them back home in the morning.
Ah, but the twins did not light anything. They attached fireflies to the ends of their cigars and red parrot feathers to the end of the torches. When the night watchman looked in, he was sure he saw fire burn. He was sure the twins were defeated. In the morning, they handed back their torches and cigars, whole, and the evil lords lost. The lords of Xibalba were really troubled. Where did those boys come from? Where did they get their power? Who gave birth to them?
How did they trick us?
Let's just play ball.
We'll use our ball.
Oh, no you don't, the twins countered. We'll use our ball.
No, we're throwing ours out.
What is this? You invite us down here to play with you, and now you try to kill us. We're leaving.
No, boys. No, stay. We'll use your ball. Yeah.
And the ball of the twins went right through Xibalba's ring, and the game was ended.
Let's play on.
What will we win?
Our prize will be 4 pots of flowers.
Yes! Red bells, white bells, and then yellow bells, and a bunch of the big black ones.
But they won't be able to find any because all the flowers are in our garden. Now lock them up in the House of Knives.
And they locked the twins in the House of Knives, the second place of torture in Xibalba.
This time, we'll win.
Immediately, the boys spoke to the knives. For all time, what is yours is the flesh of all animals. The knives became still. They were quiet all night. The twins were safe for the moment, but how would they get the flowers? The boys spoke again. Come, knife ants. Come, cutting ants. Go to the garden of 1 death. Go to the garden of 7 death. Bring us 4 gourds of flowers. In the garden, the watchman had been warned not to let the boys cut flowers. They stayed awake and called to each other, but never noticed the ants climbing the trees and crawling over their toes, cutting the treasures of 1 death, cutting the treasures of 7 death. At dawn, the twins came out of the House of Knives with red, yellow, white, and black blossoms. The lords became purple with anger and split the owls' mouths as punishment, and that's how they still are. The lords were really distressed. They played a couple of tied games with the twins and locked them up in the House of Cold. It was all frost, all hail, completely frozen. The twins destroyed the cold by lighting fires in the old tree stumps. The lords of Xibalba were becoming frightened, and they wanted the twins dead, so they locked them in the House of Jaguars. Don't eat us. We will give you what belongs to you for all time. They dumped piles of bones before the beasts. The crunching of the bones was a sweet sound to the watchmen's ears as they imagined the twins torn limb from limb. At dawn, all the people of Xibalba were amazed. There they were, hunter and jaguar deer, alive and well. The underworld was losing heart. Those boys just would not die. They put them in the house of bats. There were nothing but death bats, huge vampire bats with fangs like knives. But crawling into their blowguns, the twins slept soundly all night.